Hi everyone. So if you have pets, animals, I don't like really calling them pets. If you have animals that are your companions, there's just something that I suddenly felt inspired to talk about right now, and it's the roles of these pets. And it's a very energetic relationship. So if you're super sensitive and you understand, it's not, it's not just an animal that hangs around and that you own, because we don't own anything. They are there for specific purposes. They help us a lot in different ways. So I've decided to talk about 4 categories, and they can fit all 4, but you may notice if you have more than one pet that one of them may actually inhabit more of these qualities. So there is the balancer, relative to you. So these are all relative to the person who has these pets. Okay, so the balancer, the protector, the mirror, and the healer. So those are the 4 categories I just came to me all of a sudden to talk about. Like, I didn't plan this video at all. Okay, so the balancer has a lot to do with basically, it's like having a relationship, right? If you are more introverted, the person you're with may be more extroverted. So similar to pets, right? You might notice that, if you don't really like socializing much, maybe, having a dog gets you out and helps you talk to people more, or if you, have a tendency to have a bad temper, you'll notice that maybe one of your pets is very soft-natured and kind of teaches you to be more soft. So kind of balancer could be kind of like a teacher, like it's showing you other aspects of yourself that you need to embody more of, right? So you can think about that. The protector is another aspect. So usually this is more energetic protection, but on a physical level, obviously, too. Animals can protect on a physical level, but there's also energetic protection. So when I say energetic protection, it's a lot more about protecting the space, protecting you, protecting your... like for the best intentions, like they want to keep you protected from harm. But usually, because animals are sensitive to energy, they will detect, if something is not benefiting you in some way. So cats are very good at this. Dogs could be too, energetically. Dogs, I'd say, are more protective on the physical level because they warn you of danger by barking usually. But cats are very protective energetically. And I know this because I've seen it where one of my cats, my black cat, she, I felt like once there was some sort of energy kind of attacking me, and she actually bit my arm because she felt that I was going too deep into it, getting almost possessed by this energy that wasn't mine, and she was trying to get rid of it. Another thing they do is if you get scratched and you're not expecting it, and your cat doesn't normally do that, or very rarely, it could actually be like trying to remove something, even like that's not, on a specific part of your body. It's really interesting. So looking at it, not just like, your cat's just scratching you because they're pissed off, but they're actually trying to clear you of something. So this protection energy is very strong in cats, and I'm sure other animals too, but my main experience is with cats and dogs. So they can also protect your home. They can ward off spirits, they can keep spirits away. And these are things you can research, but I feel it, like I don't need to research it. I actually feel that this is what they do. So we went through balancer, protector, and now mirror. So the mirror is another aspect, and the mirror is pretty much what it means. So animals are definitely similar to having a relationship with someone. They are definitely mirroring you. So another thing they do is they take on stuff, which is another way of mirroring you. So if you're not feeling good emotionally and even physically, they could potentially actually manifest it. And so if you're not emotionally well, they may manifest it physically, and they may mirror to you, hey, you know, you're not feeling well. And they might actually be, this is kind of on the healing level, but they may actually be purging it for you. But it kind of is an indicator. It's a mirror. Hey, something's not right and I need to address it. You know, like my dog, she's a good mirror. The cats take things on. The dog mirrors me more. My dog isn't really necessarily taking on. So if I'm in a really nervous, like angry state, my dog is usually shaking. She'll be shaking, and I know right away, okay, something's not right. I'm either disconnected or angry, or something's really not right. And she's a clear indicator for me that I need to look at myself a little bit and understand what I need to shift. The cats can mirror too, because I've seen them get sick, and I'm like, well, what's going on now? And usually I'm going through something. But cats are definitely more ones to take it on, and that's how they mirror it. At least that's from my experience. So you may have other experiences with cats, but that's my experience. And the last one that I want to talk about is the healer. So the healer is another self-explanatory one, right? Obviously we all heal ourselves, but animals have like a pretty good capacity of this. So they can actually transmute a lot of the energies that we are experiencing. So through transmuting our energies, that is very healing for us, and it's very similar to some level of mirroring, but it's like to the next level. It's like instead of just mirroring, they're now taking what we're going through and they're helping us clear it. So cats are excellent at this, and even through their purring, it's very soothing to the nervous system, and it can heal our body and mind. And there's even like articles you can find on this, so it's really cool. It's the frequency of their purr that can actually create a lot of healing effects, and it can help people with heart disease and things like that, you know, so to calm the nerves, the heart. And energetically, the healing can happen, especially through cats, because they literally will in some way take on and then release our stuff. They are also healing just by their presence, right? Through petting animals in general. It's very soothing and healing to the body and the mind. But they are energy healers. They can actually do things that are so natural to them. And they're very divine beings in that way. And pretty much any animal to some extent can have a healing effect on a human being. It's not unheard of, and I just use cats as the example because I have the most experience with cats being healers. And dogs have natural healing tendencies. They are very good at being therapy dogs, things like that, right? I'm sure there could be therapy cats out there too. So when you see that these animals have these aspects to them, you start to realize that they are complete divine beings. They are meant to be companions for humans. We don't own them, but they are companions for us, and they have a great purpose to be here with us. They help elevate our consciousness from the 3-dimensional reality to 5-dimensional. They are already in 5-dimensional reality, and they help us get there. That's why we are so close to nature and animals. Many people love nature and love animals. There's a reason for that. So that's all I wanted to say. So the 4 categories: the balancer, the mirror, the protector, the healer. Those are very commonly seen in animal companions and animals in general. you will find these characteristics, whether it's mainly one, all four. You know, just start to kind of notice, if you, especially if you have more than one pet, which one is doing what. Are they all doing those four things, or are you noticing one is doing one thing and the other one is doing this for you and the other one's doing that? It's kind of cool to observe. All right, so thanks for listening. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you soon.